What is up, math superstars? In this edition of Mr. Peterson Presents, I'm bringing to you how to divide fractions using models. So first we're given 3/4 divided by 1/2, and when we do all of the math that we are used to, it comes out to 1 1/2. So what we're going to do is we need to build out two fraction models to model 3/4 and 1/2. So you can notice here what we're going to do is we're going to find common denominators. And you can see our common denominators for 3/4 and 1/2 is 4. So right next to our models, what I want you to do is write down the fractions using the LCD there. These common denominator, write down those fractions right next to those models. And when you're done that, what I want you to do is go ahead and color in our two models here. So our top fraction, our top bar is going to be fraction number 1, which is 3/4, and our bottom bar is going to be 1/2, but when we did the LCD is 2/4, and we go ahead and color those in. It is always this way. Please do not model the second fraction first and the first model second. Don't do that. That is incorrect in this. So our question is how many 2/4? So how many of this 2/4 piece that we colored in will go into 3/4? So here are the steps on how to do this. We notice that there are two pieces, 1, 2. There are two boxes that make up 2/4. So what we do is we're going to go ahead and count in our 3/4 model, two pieces. And I draw a little line here, and we're going to make a group out of this. So this is group number 1. And our fraction in there is 2 out of 2. So that's how we get our 1. We notice here that's our whole number is 1. But we have a leftover piece. So what we do is we go ahead and count two pieces. We draw our line. And we come up with our second group. But in group number 2, we notice that there's only one that is purple out of 2 total boxes. So that's how we get our second fraction, second part of our mixed number as 1/2. And so to repeat the steps, our first step is we find the least common denominator for your two fractions. You model the top fraction, model the bottom fraction, and then what you do is you count the number of boxes that you modeled in that second fraction. So it could be, there could be 4 there, there could be 3 there, there could be 10 there. You count them, and then you figure out how many of that piece go into the first fraction, and you just count whatever you counted at the bottom, count at the top, make your groups, and then come up with whatever that last fraction is. And you can do this. I know you can do this. You are math superstars. So now here is example number 2. So we're given this question: how many 1/2 pieces are in 3 whole? So let's go ahead now, and we're going to go ahead and cut up our circles here into 1/2 pieces. So we're just going to cut right along the half line. And the question is, how many halves are in 3 wholes? So we count our half pieces we made. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. All right, so now we're given this question: how many 2/5 there are in 4 whole? And so there actually are 2 separate models here. So what I just circled, this is how we model 4. And our second fraction, right here, we're modeling 2/5. And so when we do our cut and circling, we are not including this 2/5 model. But our equation is 4 divided by 2/5. So now we'd say, how many 2/5 parts are there in 4 whole? So let's go ahead and count them. So here we have our first piece. It looks like 2 fifths because it is 2 fifths. So that is our first group. And we're going to go ahead and repeat this same pattern. So you can see right here I had a leftover 1/5. I'm joining that with another 1/5 to make our third group. We're going to keep going until we do not have any more pieces left. So we're just going to cut and circle. So I'm at 6 already. What are you at? Tell your neighbor. I'm at 7. Hope you're keeping up. Oh, here we go. We have that little leftover piece. We join it with our 4th circle to make group number 8. We have group number 9. And last but not least, we have group number 10. And so to answer our question, how many 2 fifths are there in 4 holes? The answer is 10. And that makes us happy.